Hyderabad is the capital of southern India's Telangana state. Hyderabad is located in southeastern India along the banks of the Musi River, which divides the city in half. Most of the city's historical attractions, such as the Charminar and Salayung Museum, can be found in Hyderabad's old city south of the Musi River. Much of Hyderabad's more recent development, including high-tech city, can be found to the north. A major strong center for industrial, commercial and information technology center, Hyderabad is emerging into an important tourist destination. Its historic sites include Golconda Fort, a former diamond trading center that was once the Qutb Shahi dynasty capital. The Charminar, a 16th-century mosque whose four arches support towering minarets, is an old city landmark near the long-standing Lod Bazaar. Thus today Hyderabad offers a combination of a rich traditional ambience and the most modern, progressive, and developed urban center in India. Let millions of men and women of all castes, creeds, and religion make it their abode, like fish in the ocean. Prayer of Sultan Muhammad Quli Qutb Shah while laying the foundation of Hyderabad. Hyderabad acts a connecting link between North and South India. Hyderabad is leading in health tourism with much sophisticated and well-equipped hospitals. Hyderabad was also chosen as the second capital of India by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar for its location and amenities. Hyderabad is proud of many things. The city's pace of life serene and leisurely, the ways of its people gracious, the culture rich and varied, the people warm and hospitable, the cuisine and fruits varied and splendid, its language has melody, its riches known throughout the world and its style envied by many, its present, making it a delightful city with a lot to offer. History, culture, entertainment, crafts, and above all a great holiday. The move was welcomed by the dominant Hindu population, but largely viewed as unlawful by the Muslim population. Within Hyderabad, Hindus and Muslims now coexist side by side in unity, and much of the prosperity that has been enjoyed since its creation still exists today. The slums which you can see are located near the Secunderabad side of Necklace Road. There are 1 in 3 people in Hyderabad is a slum dweller, reveals census data. 264% increase in slum population. The municipality now has 5.07 lakh slum households with 22.7 lakh dwellers. Secunderabad Cantonment Area 2 witnessed a whopping 139%. Ongole, a contender for divided AP's capital, saw its slum population increase by a dizzying 3,000%. Experts say that increase of migration is due to the rapid urbanization from less developed regions. Though cities like Hyderabad are not welcoming as housing options available to the poor are well below. A renowned urban geographer from Hyderabad said it is unnatural for urban population growth to fuel this kind of increase in slum population. Rural to urban migration is driving the increase. The slum population settles in different areas which are well developed and produce more economy boost because they find more options to earn and higher pay. Hyderabad has the second largest population of urban poor in cities in India, 23%. This means out of 100 Hyderabadis, 23 are poor. The poor live in 775 notified urban slums in Hyderabad, with Indira Nagar and Bhushanagar having the largest concentrations. There are at least 1,476 slums in Hyderabad with a population of at least 1.7 million, 66% of whom live in the core of the city that made up Hyderabad before the expansion in 2007. Around 30% of the slums have basic service while others depend on general public services from the government. Around 80 to 90% of the migratory population is construction workers, and the remaining are domestic help. He said the number of urban poor has been increasing over a decade. Shelter, food, and travel are not very expensive in Hyderabad, which makes it possible for poor people to survive here. 811 slums, 387 recognized as developed, and have been recommended for delisting in the year 2017. The GHMC is working on ideas at in-situ redevelopment of slums with eligible households getting a 2 BHK house of 500 square feet to 580 square feet with proper roads, drainage, street light, playground, park, community center, and schools. Just think once before bargaining, fights, looting them because the same amount that you are going to spend in other shops can go to their storage. The low-class society has played an important role in the development of culture. Economic development is not possible without these rural class. Let's take two examples, one in minor stage and one in larger scale. A school, where a child grows and develops knowledge accordingly if his wishes were not met. Like the catering services or the support staff like housekeeping or anything wouldn't be there helping in their respective areas, would your child be able to survive? Nope, he won't. The money that you are paying for fees would be distributed to the support staff for their services. Let's look at an example at larger scale, low-class society working in a MNC or TNC. For one day the whole housekeeping is on a leave or protest due to exemplify reason. The food, dirt, everything in the offices is not cleaned up. Can the employees work then? If employees don't work, the company will be in loss. When company is in loss, the economic development is not possible. Other importance of these people include maids in houses, drivers, shopkeepers, employees, security, and many more. Have you ever wondered how these people contribute to make Hyderabad move development in terms of diverse cultures? A small startup of food business can make this possible. A family from Maharashtra migrate to Hyderabad, open a new startup business in which they make their food. As the time passes by, they become an crucial aspect of Hyderabad as they spread their culture through food that they serve. That's why there are more than 50% of people in a company who are lower class and they don't receive respect nor the payment they deserve. As always said, no work is smaller. Male's number is 176.12 lakhs. Female number is 173.92 lakhs. Rural population is 213.95 lakhs. Rural to total percentage is 61.12%. Urban population is 136.02 lakhs. Percent of urban to total is 38.88%. Scheduled castes are 54.09 lakhs. Scheduled tribes are 31.78 lakhs. Literacy rate 66.54%. Total workers 163.42 lakhs. Hyderabad has been ranked at 4th position with a total wealth of $310 billion, as the city of Nawabs has 8,200 millionaires and 7 billionaires, according to a latest report by New World Wealth. Lagadapati Madhusudan Rao is the richest person in Hyderabad. He was born in Andhra Pradesh in the year 1966. Rao is an Indian business owner and also the chairman of Lanco Infratech. Net worth $2.3 billion. Most of the investments in Hyderabad were made by rich industrialists and business people from coastal Andhra. People from Andhra, being under direct British rule, had access to better educational facilities. They also had better irrigation facilities set up by the British, and because of enhanced agriculture production, they had become an entrepreneurial class. Most of them migrated to Hyderabad and started industries and businesses. Hyderabad became a city of opportunities and paradise for investors. A lot of foreign and domestic investments flowed into the city. Many from within the state and outside the state migrated to Hyderabad for making their fortune. The company plans to collaborate either with Tatas or Mahindras in India to manufacture 100 choppers a year. This will provide employment opportunities for close to 4,500 people. One of the threats of development was due to the rich investors. Hyderabad was expanding so rapidly that it had eaten into neighboring districts like Rangareddy, where farming had been the main source of living for people. Many of the deals are now under the CBI scanner. David Zapolsky, Senior Vice President and General Counsel of Amazon, said, summing it up, "With a pool of quality talent, state-of-the-art infrastructure, and a progressive government, the state was a natural choice for us to set up our largest campus in India here." Few statistics and facts on the urban population of Hyderabad, authentically provided by the Telangana State Portal government website from census data. Urban population, 136.09 lakhs. Urban population male, 69.07 lakhs. Urban population female, 67.02 lakhs. Urban population sex ratio female per 1,000 males, 970 ratio. Urban to total population, 38.88%. Not to forget that many low-class people also live in urban areas for job and various purposes. The latest one to join this group is e-commerce giant Amazon Incorporated, who will open its biggest campus outside the US in Hyderabad by 2019. With Asia's largest warehouse, 280,000 square foot, on the outskirts of Hyderabad already, the Telangana government has allotted a 10-acre site for building close to 3 million square foot facility to house a 13,500 member strong team. These 13,500 people will have chance of employment, and these will include the low-class people who will contribute to the development through building these things. Like infrastructure of the warehouse and metro bridges, railway station, airports, and many others. State agencies attracted global and Indian companies to set up operations in the city. The emergence of pharmaceutical and biotechnology industries during the 1990s earned it the titles of India's pharmaceutical capital and the Genome Valley of India. The Telugu film industry, Tollywood, is also based in Hyderabad. Apart from being an IT hub, Hyderabad can be termed as the capital of drug industries and super specialty hospitals, big laboratories, hotels, business houses, and national scientific research institutions. It is surrounded by backward regions. Technology. Like many major cosmopolitan cities, Hyderabad has received a variety of nicknames over the course of its 400-year history. The moniker Cyberabad, Cyber City, is one that it can genuinely be proud of. Hyderabad has become a veritable technology powerhouse with over 1,300 IT firms and the top talent necessary to run such companies calling it home. These investments by companies such as Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and Facebook have caused a ripple effect along Hyderabad's skyline as plush building after plush building pops up, resulting in a higher quality of life for many of its skilled inhabitants. Our students will no doubt feed off of the pioneering energy that abounds in such a digitally inclined and highly educated city. Technology provides development of economy and culture. As more technology increases, more purchases, which produces economy, but as development of economy it will become an integral part of our culture as we adapt to it, making it a crucial part of our everyday lives. When we talk about pluralism and diversity, Hyderabad never lacks behind. Pluralism also highlights my aka strand, as it is pluralism itself. Pluralism is respecting each other's culture to develop with fairness. Most Hyderabadi are Telugu and Urdu speaking people, although there are minority communities of Tamil, Marathi, Kannada, Marwari, Malayali, Oriya, Gujarati, Punjabi and Uttar Pradeshi. Among the foreigners in the city, Hadrami Arabs represent the majority, with sizable populations of African Arabs, Armenians, Abyssinians, Iranians, Pathans, and Turkish people. At the 2011 census, 24% of Hyderabadi were migrants from elsewhere in the country. Hinduism is the most common religion practiced in the city, 55.5%, followed by Muslims, 41%, Christians, 2.5%, Jains, 0.5%, Sikhs, 0.3%, Buddhists, 0.02%, and other religions. The remaining people live in 491 tenements. Nearly 1/4 of the slum dwellers in the city came from other parts of India in the 1990s, with at least 63% having lived in slums for at least a decade. It's a sobering thought that the growth of the urban poor in the city is directly proportional to the economic growth of Hyderabad, reflected in the expansion of the information technology, IT, industry, manufacturing, integrated special economic zones, SEZs, and the film industry. Recently, real estate and construction activity has been playing a major role in economic development and employment generation. All this has attracted labor to the city. Pluralism is the act of respecting with accepting others' opinions, values, beliefs, cultures, religions, and ideas. In Hyderabad there are more than 20 religions practiced, in a place like this where every individual is given rights to speak, act and take pride in doing their work. But nothing is enough when we talk about human, that statement might have been in a negative manner, but here let's think about that in a positive manner where pluralism never stops. As societies become pluralist, the same time people it will diverge.